Please turn your back on this council. They are not worthy.
This is the first annual Veterans and Public Only Remembrance Day service ever known. Why? Because only we truly know the tremendous sacrifice offered and given freely by the women, men and animals in the 2 world wars gone by. As we look around us, there are no ministers, vicars, MPs, councillors or politicians to tarnish and disrespect the ultimate sacrifice any living soul can offer to another. We honour their physical experiences and challenges, hopes and dreams in their desire that we may live free and in peace, giving praise and thanks to those seen and unseen. As we gather here today, we ask that you reflect on the values set out by God or the Creator, however you feel or sense that to be. Religion was made by man. Faith is a creation of God. Deep within us all, there is an inner self guiding us to our final destination. There is not a great or lengthy time on this physical earth to experience the experiences we should all have an equal right to take part in. It's only ourselves that can take those steps, and in doing so help as many other human beings and animals as we can while walking towards our final resting place. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly. Scarce heard among the guns below, we are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow. In Flanders fields, if ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow. In Flanders fields we lie. Let us never forget that war is not a movie on the big screen, but death, mutilation unseen. Give thanks for those who gave their all that we might live at all. Let children have their chance at life and stop this futile loss of life.
Obeying his conscience, a soldier resists orders because he won't compromise his values. He sticks to his integrity and his moral compass. When the people in power are trying to make you do something against your will, we often hear about what our forefathers fought for. But before I talk about that, I would firstly like to thank the veterans here today for their courage, dedication, and sacrifice. As humans, when we feel threatened by something, our body goes into fight or flight mode. Being a soldier is about not feeling that fear and about pushing past it. So I would like to thank you for that today. But most importantly, for realizing long before all of us did, that if you give these people in charge everything, that they will take everything from you. One thing our forefathers did not fight for is the current crisis we have amongst our elderly being squeezed for every penny they have. Our younger generation afraid to leave their homes for fear of knife crime and other violence. This is an insult to the people who gave their freedom for us and, more importantly, fought for us and our freedom. We, the people, must now take it upon ourselves, because if we do not assert our rights, then we will be left with none. The system we see here is nothing more than the throes of an ancient system, trying its best to take back control of what it has lost, the will of you, the people. Like the soldiers now, we must be brave. We must stand together, and we must say no to this tyrannical government, this tyrannical system, the propaganda media, who will not cover things like this today and would rather cover other things that are currently going on, less important issues than people that gave their freedom for us. But one thing we must never forget is that we will always win in the end. Good always wins over evil. The truth always wins in the end. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop the will of the people. And as I said, just like the soldiers, now is our time not to feel fear. Now is our time to remember our loss. I'd like to finish today by reading a poem. It's called "Do Not Stand at My Grave and Cry." Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there, I did not die. I walked through the veil from this world to that watching and helping when you pray for it. Do not be afraid to die. There's a home for you up in the sky where angels teach you how to love, laugh and fly. There is no such thing as death, just a new start that's not on earth. We look, listen when you call and help when you fall. We hear and see what's gone before you and me, so don't be afraid to ask for help for thee. We can't just help, we have to ask. If we can help with you, this is your task. When your name is given, there's a place for you in heaven. So do what is right, not what is wrong, and rejoice with us in heaven's song. When you leave the earth behind, keep family, friends and loved ones in mind. Do not stand by my grave and cry, I'm alive, I did not die.
For the fallen, with proud thanksgiving, a mother for her child, England mourns for her dead across the sea. Flesh of her flesh they were, spirit of her spirit, fallen in the cause of the free. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. But where our desires are and our hopes profound, fell as a wellspring that is hidden from sight. To the innermost heart of their own land, they are known as the stars are known to the night. And I'd like you to repeat after me the next phrase. They shall not grow old.
They shall not grow old.
As we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them. Nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
When your inalienable rights to liberty and freedom are threatened, something ignites in the heart and soul of that person. This is called fight or flight. And it either inspires you to bring an end to these threats, or you will succumb to them through fear. This is where we are at now. Millions of people fighting the tyranny that the other side finds so difficult to see. They've come to a point of such brainwashing that their fear has overridden their ability to make rational and logical decisions, and their brains refuse to see the lies within their midst. This is cognitive dissonance on a global scale. But we are approaching that tipping point where those who have so long succumbed to these manipulative propaganda tactics are about to be woken up worldwide as the end of these fake media institutions begins. Public opinion is reaching the point of complete rejection of these tyrannical measures. This is nothing more than the death throes of an ancient system, trying so hard to regain its control over us that it is pushing its agenda harder and faster than ever before, which in turn is only turning people against it and waking them up. Don't you see it yet? We are winning. We have always been winning. This isn't something that will just go away. Too many people are awake. Too many people are spreading the truth across the world. The system cannot cope any longer and will soon be revealed. This awakening is about to go into overdrive as the eyes of the world see the fall of the elite occur in real time. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing can stop us. Trust the plan.
To the staff of Portsmouth Council, we say this. You have been defrauding the public for too long. Time to own up, time to take responsibility. Council tax is fraudulent. £865 million you've taken from the people of Portsmouth through theft, intimidation, harassment. No longer will it be tolerated. No longer will we stand by and watch the tyranny. Please turn your back on this council. They are not worthy. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we are here exposing the magistrates and judges in this courthouse. They are fraudulent courts, they are fraudulent magistrates, they are fraudulent judges, and they are working not for HMCTS but for themselves. We have proven this multiple times, and they still continue to defraud the public by issuing liability orders which are fake. If you issue a fake liability order, and if you swear on the Bible to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, you are committing the act of perjury. Perjury is an indictable offence, and you will be civilly arrested under Section 24A of the 1984 Criminal Justice Act, i.e. PACE. Ladies and gentlemen, please be aware that the judges and magistrates in this court are committing perjury. They are committing acts against the people. Please turn your back on this court. It is not a court.
Nice day today, isn't it? Can I just ask you, why are you here today?
We're just staying at the courts at the minute, looking after you guys to make sure you're all okay. That's all.
Any problems?
No, not at all. All good.
Was you booked in for this job?
We were told to come down just to keep the peace, yeah.
Who paid you?
We're paid by the government, aren't we? And so we're police.
So did the courts inform you that these people were coming?
No, just us police, our bosses.
You've been checking social media, have you?
And we don't have it on our phones, unfortunately.
No, not you, your bosses.
Maybe. Yeah, we're not too sure.
What would you like to say to the people watching this?
We can't have no opinion, unfortunately. It's just the way it is.
What about if you take your uniform off and then have an opinion?
Still can't, unfortunately.
We've got curtains in there, haven't you? Would you like to say anything about your beard, for instance? I think it's a nice beard, that. How long did it take to grow?
It's not really relevant.
You know, I've got a sense of humour, but it's not the same as yours, is it?
No, it's all good.
No, it's fine.
Hopefully you guys have a good time and yeah, go from there.
Well, I don't know what's happening. However, you've got a long way to go with growing your beard, because it is longer than yours.
It is.
It's thicker as well.
Council tax is fraud, simple as that. But here's the thing, right? We're in Portsmouth today. There's 250,000 people in this city. And, I was going to swear then. 30 people have turned up. 30 people have turned up to stand up for the people of Portsmouth. This has to change. We need more people, more numbers. We need to walk in there and get these people out. They're just criminals.
And to Judge Robinson, we say, you are a fraud. You are a fraudulent judge. You are defrauding the public. Step aside, step down, resign your position before you become arrested.
I wanted to say about the money they're taking from us for war, and they're responsible now for the children being killed in Gaza because they support Israel. So I'm not very happy with that. They're not going to get any money from me. And anyone who pay, they are responsible for genocide.
Is council tax going towards funding wars?
Yes, and pay their pension scheme.
I've been told that your council tax, what you pay, is funding wars. How do you feel about that?
I have no opinion, unfortunately.
You do pay council tax though, don't you?
Oh yeah, we have to.
Yeah. Did you not know it was actually funding wars? Google it, it might help.
This has to stop. We need the numbers. So if anyone's watching this, sort yourself out.